Welcome back. Time now to get real. And tonight, I want to address the violence that has once again broken out in our country this past week after an officer-involved shooting in one city that killed a man, and in another city, a man who was being chased on his moped was then hit by a car and killed. One thing I can't help but notice is the significance of where these two riots have now taken place just 5 days before the most important election of our lifetime. The first broke out in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, and most recent, the one in Washington, D.C. So what's the connection? Well, one, of course, is our nation's capital, and the other, our former national capital. Both cities run by Democrats. Both cities filled with crime and corruption. Look it up. You'll see I'm not lying. Check out their crime stats. Look up the history of corrupt mayors who presided over both those cities over the past few decades. But I want to focus on the stories at hand and what led to more attacks on our brave law enforcement officers. As of today, over 30 Philly cops have been injured by peaceful protesters. Obviously, I'm being facetious here. 6 cops have been injured in D.C. Now, the first man that was killed in Philadelphia was wielding a knife and chased officers as they retreated. Yes, they were informed of his mental instability. And yes, more needs to be done to address mental health issues. But cops aren't social workers, psychiatrists, or counselors. Like all of us, they're just humans who, when threatened, will do what they need to do to end the threat, period. That's what they were trying to do in this situation. They tried to handle it the best they could. Now, we'll let the investigators decide exactly what happened. But one thing I know for sure, this was not a racially motivated shooting like the left and their lamestream media lapdogs want you to believe. In fact, if you look at the video, you'll see 2 cops open fire, a black and a white cop. Again, we'll let investigators decide that one. Now on to D.C. A man on a moped breaking the law by not wearing a helmet, then leads police on a dangerous chase when he decides to ride down a sidewalk, endangering innocent civilians. During that pursuit, he's struck and killed by a car. Again, how is this racially motivated? It's not. But that's the narrative they are now once again spewing, all in the name of Black Lives Matter, social justice reform, equality, police reform, defund the police, or whatever other token-coined phrasing the left wants to use to fit their BS narrative. So let me just keep it real simple. It's time for those folks who want to paint every cop out there with a wide brush as being a racist to do us all a favor. Shut the hell up. We're not buying it. Why? Because whether they're black, white, brown, yellow, or red, the statistics don't lie. If you comply, you won't die. Now, I'm not saying that there hasn't been a small handful of cases over the past few years where some bad cops acted badly. But that doesn't mean you throw an entire industry profession of men and women wearing that badge under the bus. So it's time for all of us to get real and back the blue. All right, that's going to do it for our show tonight. We appreciate you tuning in to Real America. If you'd like to reach out to the show, talk to me. Like I say every night, we like the praises and the complaints. Here's our social media and email. Till tomorrow, hope you have a great evening. Tomorrow night we'll see you 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. But until then, as I always say, be proud, be safe, and God bless.